It's time for...
Okay, so we are filming this for YouTube, guys, but we are, for those on YouTube, we're also filming live over there. So come and join us on Team Reflector, on facebook.com/Team Reflector. Now,
this was Nick's idea.
Yes, this was Nick's idea. So for those who are live, I can see a few people watching. Hi, guys. This is the Team Reflector office. I am Moobit. With me, as always, is Dean and Nick. Mm-hmm. Nick, you will recognise from the from TFN and things like that, otherwise known as Reflector.
No, the lens.
Yeah, that's it. Just the lens.
The lens. Just the lens. Christened by Peter Spells, I am the lens.
He's the lens. So, creative director, gimbal operator, general dog's body bitch,
Camera person.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing today.
Moral
compass.
Moral compass. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, moral compass, to be fair, because me and Nick kind of go, we can sometimes go a bit far. That's why I think that's why he's in the middle. So me and you can't kiss.
It's just colours.
Kiss me.
Okay, Carl, I think you're stalling because you really don't want to do this.
I really, really don't want to do this. I thought I was just going to be presenting and not, doing it. So for the last year, I'm going to be looking at the cameras from now on. I did. I thought I was going to be presenting and talking about Soundwave, basically.
There's no chicken.
But as you can see from my plate on the, you can just about see behind Precious. He's so precious. This is. Instead of 10 bots, 10 shots, because...
Yeah, I'll explain.
Yeah. Do you want to... Yeah, you go for the rules, and we'll go from there.
Okay, so being a big fan of Theo Adams and also Sean Evans, I have combined the two shows of Hot Ones and Theo's 10 bots, 10 shots. Because I don't drink alcohol, and these two have to drive. I've changed it to hot sauces.
And I thought I'd gotten away with it because he's basically got some chicken nuggets here that he's put in various hot sauces of various...
mine up, I think.
Yeah.
There you go.
Increasing difficulty.
I think. I'm not sure what order they're in now, so...
Yeah. And I was like, but I don't eat chicken. And he's like, all right, you can put it on a spoon then.
Yeah.
Git.
But you are the only one with the milk. We have water.
Yes, because I have to drive the furthest. We are currently, we can say our office is in Doncaster, and I live in Nottingham, so that's always helpful. Mm-hmm. So I've got to drive the furthest with the Ring of Fire, therefore I get the milk.
Yes. So the way this is going to work is a question is asked, and then a hot sauce is imbibed, and question is answered.
Yay.
This question can be about one of the 10 bots, or about Transformers fandom, geekdom, general, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. I guess I shall start with the first question.
Yay.
So, prepare your first
sigh.
I've been told by my wife this one isn't spicy, so that must be a lot.
That must mean it's that. I was going to say. So those who don't know, Nick's wife is from Hong Kong, and she's bad. She's a badass. So apparently this isn't spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The question is. What is your earliest memory of Transformers?
Okay. Ow! Crikey!
Really?
That's got a kick.
It's not bad.
Raw it has. I think you've got some food to soak it up.
So you're at a disadvantage now.
I'm at a disadvantage because I don't eat chicken. So
that one wasn't so bad. Earliest memory of Transformers. Come on, go.
Me, earliest probably of owning Metroplex when he first came out. Because I'm an old man. So my favourite bots, apart from my Precious, the Precious. Playing with Metroplex, and I had who was it? Six Shot, and also Powerglide as well. And we just used to. There he is. That's my second Precious. I'm more of a Decepticon kind of guy, but I do have a soft spot for Powerglide and Cut, because Cut reminds me of me now. And then for some reason, because I had him as a kid, In fact, I had 2 of him as a kid. So I don't know how I managed to get 2 of them, but yeah. So I used to play with Powerglide and swooping around Metroplex and things. Pretty cool.
Cool.
My earliest memory has got to be the films, is watching the films and things.
The live
with the
action stuff.
Transformers. Yes.
Wow.
The reason.
Oh, look at your tiny face.
The reason for that is for myself. I'm a big fan of the films. I really like the films, and Nick got me into the toys. That's why I am ordering a reflector.
Yes, you thank me and your wallet hates me.
That's the one.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is the one.
Okay, so my earliest memory of Transformers would be the cartoons. I never actually saw much of the Generation 1 cartoons. I do remember owning Season 4 on VHS as well as the movie. Having no knowledge of the characters prior to the movie, and thinking Season 4 was I didn't even know it was Season 4, it was just a cassette tape of the Headmasters. 3 episodes, and I didn't realise that was the entirety of Season 4. But I watched them continuously as my collection amassed.
It's pretty cool. I do remember those guys. I used to remember the Ladybird books that were out at the time as well.
Yeah, I just got Jackson 2 of those from the children's bookshop.
Starting him awesome. Jackson's his young son, and he's starting to get into that. And I'm very pleased to say Doctor Who. I think that's Uncle Carl's influence, Frank.
Okay, so second question from Dean.
Which is your favourite Transformer?
Ugh, lame. Nah.
Oh.
Ooh, that's kind of like a mango chutney kind of. Oh, that's a slow burner. Crikey.
Okay. Oh. Okay. What was the question?
That's like mango chutney on steroids, man.
What's your favourite? Favourite Transformer?
Yes.
Sliding scale. Obviously, you can't just pick one forever.
Nope.
I would say my favourite at the moment. Actually, no, I'm going to say my Perfect Effect Warden. I would say that's one of my favourites. It's one I never ever actually wanted until one day I woke up and realised I wanted it so badly.
Did you get it?
I do have it.
Hey!
He turns into a stupid looking brick tank and a giant head.
Oh, the giant head guy. Oh, yeah.
There's other ways to transform it into a different kind of looking tank, but generally it's just a giant head, and there's no use for it at all. Although somebody has, the company we're working on a neck adapter for the Hasbro 4Max. So that's my favourite Transformer at the moment.
Cool.
Carl. I think we know which is your favourite.
Yeah.
He's my pressure. Well, is it my favourite Transformers toy or my favourite Transformers character?
Toy.
It doesn't matter because they're both the same. It's my precious.
Not bothered.
It's my precious. It's my precious. It's Soundwave superior. Everything else inferior. I love Soundwave.
Why? Tell us.
Why?
Because and you'll see it when we do this again, maybe. from the Nottingham office, you'll see above my editing desk there's just a lit up shelf that's about 6 meters long, and it's like every single sound wave. It's just sound waves as far as I can see. I like the tank minions more than anything. In the G1 cartoon, obviously I grew up with that, and people who know the G1 cartoon, it's the voice, the kind of stoicness, the kind of you don't know what he's thinking, that kind of a thing. And then, his chest opens up and little minions pop out like this guy.
Hey.
And I just loved, as a kid, I loved the idea of that. He's like the Swiss Army knife, you know what I mean? And as an adult, I really like mini bots. And unfortunately, I've got a long-standing health problem, so the last few years I've not had much money, and I've been wanting to go into like what Nick's got here. That's why I picked some of these, the sort of Legends scale kind of Transformers. So just like little mini bots.
Yeah.
But then, it's like a bot within a bot. Sometimes within a bot.
Within.
So it's I just like that idea. So
that's cool. Mine has got to be Bumblebee.
Boo! Boo!
I think the reason for Bumblebee, I really like that he changes his voice and things like that with the radio. I think that's quite cool.
I'll hold him down. You beat him.
Yes. I think he's going to go through quite a bit of punishment anyway.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Just we could smush the next one in his eye.
No, thank you.
Could do that.
Careful around.
Yeah, Bumblebee is. I've never really understood the whole Bumblebee thing. I don't know.
I like Bumblebee.
It's funny. You like what you like, but it's just.
It came in from the movies where they were pushing Bumblebee.
Yeah, I suppose so. But,
I'm getting more and more used to the comics and the other things through TFN, and they're now 3-4 years. 3 years.
Yeah. We're for those who don't know, we're the sort of official media providers for TFN, I suppose. So, yeah, at least he didn't say Hot Rod.
Yeah.
The true murderer of Optimus Prime, not Megatron. It was
Optimus Prime had plenty of time to shoot. Okay.
It's on now.
He killed himself.
On to the next one.
Right, fine. Go back to
your question.
If you could be any one Transformer from any continuity in real life, who would that be? I guess why?
I like it.
Yeah.
3, 2.
Ugh. Bloody hell.
Oh!
That much Transformer.
What's that? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Just still hate.
I don't know what that was.
Who do you send that?
I'm driving with a burning ring of fire.
Okay, who's answering first? Who's answering
Ice
first?
water.
Oh.
Okay, I haven't had
I needed that.
Oh.
Okay,
Go on, mate.
if it could be any Transformer from any continuity, who would it be and why? Wheelie. I'm kidding. No.
Oh. I kill you.
That is a damn good question.
You can think about it if you like, because you're only keeping alive people waiting. We can cuss.
Yeah, true. I think I would actually be Hot Rod from IDW Lost Light.
Interesting.
I really do like the character. He's very roguish and carefree, but he does learn responsibility and takes care of his friends and does the right thing in the end and faces down a god or two. I'm going to choose Hot Rod from IDW because he looks cool as hell and he's actually a decent Hot Rod.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm basically going to say I don't really know all names.
Which I don't.
Just say Bumblebee.
No, not Bumblebee.
The Bumblebee movie, Bumblebee. He's kind of
I haven't
tall,
even
kind of
seen
cute.
that.
He's a bit. You don't see. Oh, come on.
No, I need to see Bumblebee movie.
That's the proper
You
thing.
haven't seen it?
No. Right, so as soon as we've finished filming this scene guys, we're going to get the projector out. And,
That one is a slow burn. I'm getting the back of the throat now.
yeah.
Okay, but
My eyes are watering.
All right. If I choose one from here,
yeah.
I can choose one.
Yeah.
I think it'd have to be this one.
Paraglide.
So I can change it to a point.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Paraglide.
So you can fly. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Any country.
And do you want to be Soundwave because you get men inside you?
Mostly. I mean, that would be my. It would have been Pride marching yesterday for me, so that would be one. I'm going to say. I can't remember his bloody name now. The guy who runs the bar on Cybertron.
Oh, on Cybertron.
McAdams. Because I've got the COVID bod basically, so I think I can pull it off.
I think everybody in the fandom knows that Hugh Adams is McAdams.
Yeah, Hugh Adams. Yeah, but I mean, if I could be anyone in the Transformers, fandom, Hugh seems like a really nice bloke. So, hi, Hugh.
Hey, this is Mac. Who's quite turn for question now?
Yours, I think. Now,
Yours. Come back to you.
Oh, damn it. Okay. What is the one purchase you regret buying?
Oh, Jesus. That was not bad, actually. Okay. So we're getting a burning on the edge of the tongue there, that one, but...
Only a little bit.
Oh!
Not much.
See the chicken
Not
help.
bad. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So
Should make these sounds just lick the bowl, you know what I mean?
one regret purchase?
Me. It's actually a relatively recent one. It's the Chug Jetfire that I got from B&M. Weirdly, when it went cheap, it went down to like 15 quid or something.
The white one.
The white one, yeah. It just, I don't know. I got it because I thought it kind of cool with the mask and everything. But as a toy, he's just kind of, you turn to plane, he's just a robot underneath the plane kind of a thing. And
I can never find myself to actually want to buy a Jetfire just because of that reason. He doesn't transform that much.
No, that's the thing.
Or the fact that every Jetfire, barring the movie one, transforms the exact same way.
Yeah. It's like, and he's on my shelf, and I keep meaning to give him to you, but I think you're not bothered, but you can have him if you want.
I do. I have him, and he's in that box that's going to Nick.
Oh, yeah. So,
so he's going.
We can't give him away.
He's hadn't bought and sold.
Yeah, it'd be that one, just because I bought it when I wasn't very well at the time, so I hadn't worked for a year as well, so it was kind of 15 quid that I could have spent on actual food and bills and stuff, so yeah.
My one regret to purchase...
Say Paladin, and I'll have him. Is it Paladin?
That's Pandanus.
Pandanus. Yeah, the big version of this guy.
No. I'm afraid not my dear chap. That is firmly in my collection. It's a regret I do have with the Transformers. The KFC Blitzwing.
No.
I really wanted it, and I got it, but I got the second wave version. Now, that came with improved knees and ankles and things. So great. The instructions didn't tell you that. So when the instructions said, pull the foot to rotate it and put it back in, they failed to mention that there was now a tab holding the foot in place so you couldn't pull it, and the foot just came off.
Oh dear.
Day one.
Not good.
Yeah.
Did you not make out it was damaged in transit or something?
No, because it was very securely packaged inside. So that if I fixed it, I bodged it, it's fine. But I know that it's
still not perfect.
Yeah, and I don't. I wish I could get a new one just to replace the foot, but they are expensive, so that's not an option. There is another one. Basically anything from the Transformers RID line. That's not the original RID, the car robots, but the other one where the Decepticons were animal type robots with vehicles. The toys of that line were so poorly made, they came broken.
What, before it even started?
Yeah, the tabs and folds would just already be stressed to the point of you can't actually transform it. I had a Grimlock, and a decent build of Grimlock, decent mould, but it would not transform correctly because it was already broken, and I was so angry with it, I ripped it apart and threw it at the wall.
Sounds like your story about those making like model kits and stuff like that. If you
Yes.
ain't got the patience.
Yes, but they're not regret because I didn't buy them.
Fair enough.
Okay, that's next question. Oh no, you did.
Oh,
My regret purchase has got to be the trigger that goes on top of the camera, but I didn't know that you needed a certain flash.
Oh.
You didn't tell me that. You have to have a certain flash to be able to wear this trigger. So yeah.
So
I've got to buy a flash.
By it.
Yeah, so I've got a trigger, but I need to buy a flash at a certain point. But hey.
What question?
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it must be this one for me. Okay, yeah.
What is that?
Is that one?
Yeah, this can mingle together a little bit.
Yeah, so we're all mingled together.
Yeah.
I've probably got three blooming things of sauce here. This'll be fun.
Okay.
Right,
Okay. No.
Don't have to be bottle related if you don't want it.
No, it will be. I just need to think. Favourite movie? As in favourite Transformer movie.
Transformer movie. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Oh, sweet.
that's all right.
That's Okay, favorite Transformers movie. Ooh,
It's spicy when you swallow though, but not on its own.
let me think. It's going to be a very tough decision to pick this one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
No. 86 movie.
Hell yeah.
Come on, son. Transformers 1986. There's none better than that. Then it's Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Bumblebee movie.
Yeah, and then there's no more.
Then there's no more after that.
There was only two.
There were some highly ambitious, overly elaborate commercials for Transformer toys, but there were no other movies. I guess kind of you're going to be quite an easy one to answer for you as well, isn't it?
Pretty much the same answer, yeah. Because I grew up loving this guy in the film, and I knew that weirdly the Transformers movie is when I was a kid. That's how I learned what the words guilty and innocent meant from the shots cons. Yeah,
Same thing.
So I was very confused when you said that courtroom dramas, and I was like, "What's it?" Both words mean the same thing. Yeah, because they kill them anyway, don't they? Yeah, that and I mean, like I said, the first Bay film was okay. In terms of like seeing the tech from a filmmaker standpoint, the tech aspect of it and how they managed to get all on the screen was good.
I said the only problem with the first Bay film was that it was followed by the others.
Yeah,
the other commercials that contradicted the continuity in the first one.
Yeah,
so you can't watch the first one without knowing or remembering that the continuity is nerfed.
There's just no continuity at all. It's just like I don't like how Bay treats his female cast members as well in terms of they're just kind of eye candy and stuff, and then
he treats them.
It did in the first film.
Yeah, in the first couple of films he did anyway. And the last night, I mean, she, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She wasn't treated very well either in terms of obviously father to daughters. So
Also, disclaimer: if you do like the live action movies, great, good for you. Each their own. We are allowed to be wrong sometimes. Dean, favourite movie?
I think mine has got to be the first live action Transformer film, only because that's kind of my memory along that lines, and it was like such a big thing for me to see these things transform. I do remember, obviously, the cartoons when they was on the TV, but I didn't watch that many of them. But yeah.
What year? It's 2020, isn't it? What year did the first movie come out?
Now you're asking.
I can't remember now. 2000. That's actually later than you think. It's 2007, something like that.
2007. So you know what this weekend is? It's the weekend anniversary of the release of Transformers the movie in the UK.
Oh yeah.
I know that because it's also the same weekend of my wedding anniversary.
That's actually a good way to remember your wedding anniversary when you think about it.
When is my wedding anniversary?
I don't know.
Today.
Is it today? And you're in here dicking about.
I love it.
Playing with robots and.
Well, if there were any other option, it would be going out to go to a place and spend the day doing something and having a nice meal and enjoying the time. But can't do that because of things happening in the world.
These things.
Exactly.
We can't say the word because YouTube will automatically ban the video if we say the word, which is just speaking as a YouTuber, effing pathetic. But the thing that everyone knows about outside that means we can't go outside. Well, we can technically now, but we don't try not to really. Is the idea?
Much. Okay. So
anyway,
next question.
Next,
Carl.
It's gone way back.
Scream it up. Worst sort of either continuity or line of toys or plot points in all Transformers.
Worst thing you can think of in Transformers.
Yeah, for like kind of what's your least favourite part of the lore, if you will.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Or the toys or whatever.
Oh,
I'll go. Out.
You've got wrong one.
I have.
He's got the wrong one.
I haven't. No, look, because you've got 4 left. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, these were. I think we're gonna have to redo this with some harder things.
Yeah, it's not too bad. All right. Beast Wars, come at me. Come at me. I love you.
I haven't watched Beast Wars. I concede that there may be a very good story there. I've heard the writing is very good and the characters. I just can't watch it because none of the animation has shadows.
Yeah, early. So it's like it was a reboot out around the same time as well. There was all these
Same company.
same company. I was going to say I thought it would be.
Whoa.
In terms of we're on a picnic table here. Sorry about that. In terms of it's more for me Beast Bots in general. Like I like Transformers to turn into stuff and cars and planes and stuff. Whereas for and I've said this and people, you lot over there on the live stream kicked off at me because I dared to say that Beast Bots were just robots on all fours for the most part.
They are.
Yeah. Yeah. But people seriously, I had like 200 comments going, "Oh no, it's not that simple. Oh, it's not. It's a robot on all fours, and he's got the head's just normally hanging on the back. They go over and cover the robot head, and it's like, oh, I'm a cow now. Although I would have a cow.
Oh, here we go.
There should be a transforming cow.
There is.
No.
Yeah, there's a convention in America that was dairy based apparently, and they had exclusives where there were cow based things.
Get Carl one.
You didn't know about Mukon?
No.
I think it's called Mukon. But yeah, Google it. You'll find it.
He's going to Google that after.
So those who don't know me from the previous YouTube career, I'm known as Moobit. Everyone just calls me that. Apart from these two, they usually call me Dickhead. But yeah, it's because I love cows. My wife loves frogs, so it's Moo, and then the last 3 letters of Ribbit. But yeah, I want a cow transformer. I want like a Frisian cow. I'll have that, but not shell former though. I still think they tend to be shells. Like they'll. Yeah, you know, like they'll be like to get that whole round sort of animalistic looking thing, and then you like they stand up and it's just like these big wings on the back, you know, where the carcass of the thing is. So yeah, that's mine.
I would agree with Carl and Nick with the animal.
I was just agreeing with Carl. I didn't give my
okay.
thing.
Anyway,
my least favourite aspect.
This is why I'm not allowed nice things.
My least favourite aspect of the Transformers community continuity, Carl. No. I'm not joking.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Cross-contamination. I kill you.
My least favourite aspect of Transformers has to be the automorph.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's taken to the... Armada was... Transformers... Yes, it was Transformers Armada.
It was one of the Unicon trilogies, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was... and then later ones where the Transformer would transform itself.
What about the G1 twin twist and top spin? I kind of liked those.
They were, for kids, they were funky.
Yeah.
Because they zoom along and then up and then robots. But yeah, they were a hinge. They were just a hinge.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yes.
But I had the Optimus Prime with the trailer unfolds itself and puts itself back into legs. Or you've got the new robot ones. I keep being tagged in videos by people of robots transforming themselves.
yeah.
No! That's taking the core aspect, fun, out of a Transformer. If it's transforming itself, you might as well just have a toy car and a toy man, and nothing else in between.
I've seen a real car change into a Transformer of some kind of...
Oh,
Based on the same designs, yeah.
They look terrible.
They kind of... Like the car just goes up like that, doesn't it, in the wheel?
Yeah.
The doors go down like that. Look, I've got arms.
They look just like pound shop Transformers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good
cost
one.
£1 million to make.
Yeah, so Transformers that transform themselves are my least favourite aspect because I can't enjoy the transformation.
Or a no-go.
That's good, especially because we're like with our like I've got severe anxiety with my thing, so like I find playing with Transformers or doing something fiddly like that, it kind of just puts you in that Zen mode when you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, you know. So like that's Transformers are good for mental health, people. It's proven.
But that's what we tell our wives.
Yeah, I need it for my own mental health.
Actually, I played with him at TFN just to cool down after busy times working, which was good. So yeah,
It's gets you in that mood, especially when you've got like guys like this, like Six, the Six changes, which are kind of blocky in a way, and but the fact you can just fiddle about and put them in different shapes and things, I kind of
See, it's ones like that I could only abide at this small scale, because the larger ones, the transformations of them are so simple. Oh, that was a great purchase. I'm going to come back to that one.
Yeah, come back to that.
Yeah, because they're larger, they could survive a more complex transformation and have more interesting all modes.
Yeah.
But they're not. So a smaller version of said bot, I can get behind the more simplistic, you turn this way and now it's something else.
Yeah.
But yes, my regret purchase will be Armada Megatron. 20 quid?
Oh.
That cost me. And do you know how he transforms?
I'm not playing with him yet.
Oh, so he transforms. You push up a plate to go in front of his face, fold his arms into his shoulders like that, and then
Kicking off then?
You fold his feet up, then you arrange his legs like that.
It's basically doing the jump.
Yeah,
It's basically going to the toilet.
yeah. Because it turns into a H tank.
Oh, right. So it's just like...
So all he does is proper squat and lay down.
That's not transform.
And this is after... Now, I will give the Armada Prime props for actually being a really interesting looking and posable robot, trailer aside. But the same thing happened with the War for Cybertron toys, where the Autobots had complex transformations, but then the Decepticons were just basic. Why?
Yeah. Because we all know Decepticons are the best ones.
With the basic transformations.
Yeah, I mean, they're the best characters because they're evil. That's the only reason you need. And also Soundwave is a Decepticon. Therefore, Decepticons are better.
Well, I'll let you have that. I'll let you have that logic because I can't wrap my head around it.
Hadouken! Yeah.
Okay. What transformer that doesn't exist would you like to own?
Ooh.
What would your dream transformer be?
Not that, that's for sure. Oh, keen on that one.
I think it's just the chickens just really help.
The chicken's like...
You can't regret that.
That one's... I'm going to regret that driving home. Right.
That's alright.
Yeah, salty.
Go for it.
I think D should go first on this one because he's not a fan, so...
I am a fan. I'm more of a fan as I go along.
Not a nerd like us.
What would your
No.
dream transformer be then?
To be a jet ski.
A jet ski?
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember there being a jet ski transformer. Why a jet ski, Dean?
I think so. So when I went to, you guys may not know, but I've been to Florida, and I went on a jet ski, and it was amazing seeing dolphins and things like that. So it'd be quite cool to see the dolphins, see the sharks, maybe not get eaten by a shark. That'd be quite cool.
Like that.
So you're...
I'd like to be a jet ski.
Oh, you like... Oh, that was... Okay, that wasn't really the question, but...
Yeah.
What's it then? Okay.
Yeah,
You would like to be a jet ski?
Yes.
He also wants to be a tree.
Basically, he wants to be ridden.
Yeah. Okay. That can be arranged.
You're next.
Okay. So,
This is basically we've just had a team meeting where we basically spent most of it, me and Nick, coming on to Dean just to see how far we could push it.
Well, I'm projecting
maybe me.
Go on. So, your dream transformer, not really what would you dream to be as a Transformer?
Well, that would work too.
She transformer a jet ski anyway.
I've kind of already answered it. I mean, I'd like a cow one that's not, like £1 million or some kind of rare thing that you have to buy off eBay or whatever. I'd like a Frisian cow one, and it must have a voice box in it.
And what will it say?
Moo, obviously. Mm-hmm. It's it's like a cow's opinion. It's a moo point. I know. Been watching Friends Repeats.
Oh. Dear me.
So a cow one for sure. I don't know. I'd like another sound like a leader class or like a masterpiece class, should I say, like TF Prime Soundwave. I know he's not very. His design's not very popular, but I really like him with like spindly arms. Those who don't know, he turns into like a spy plane, but he doesn't look like this. He's got all like spindly kind of weird arms and legs, and I just think that'd be really cool.
I thought that was a really interesting take on Soundwave.
Yeah.
He was just silent through the entire scene.
Yeah.
But then at the end, when he spoke, it was just so... There was a lot of weight behind it.
Yeah.
And the fact he could just emit space bridges out of his chest.
Yeah.
And then you're trapped in it.
It's brilliant, and it carried on, didn't it? Because they got like Cyberverse, the sort of more kiddified cartoon, and it's actually a direct sequel. And
Is it?
Yeah. I didn't realise because the first series was crap, but season 2, basically a direct sequel to TF Prime, and it's the same characters. The Soundwave escapes out of in that mode.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look into
I
it.
think he escapes out of space, like some kind of space bridge or ground bridge or whatever it is. I can't remember the plot now, and he escapes in that mode, and then he kind of scans an Earth vehicle and turns into like a little kind of like a Humvee car kind of a thing with loads of speakers on it and stuff. But yeah, and apparently it's the same continuity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because at first it was like, oh, this is for kids, I'll not watch it. But yeah, so yeah, like a masterpiece, like really well articulated, Obviously die casting the feet because he's all spindly, so it'd be hard to stand him on, kind of a thing. And maybe have 2 chest pieces so that you can have Ravage and Laserbeak in there, because there's the two.
Yeah.
There was 2 versions. There was one with Ravage in his chest and one with Laserbeak in his chest. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah, well, let's see what the third-party market brings if it survives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, exactly. Well, Wageham's just been shut down, hasn't it? So
well, they were the fourth party, so that's not.
They don't really count. No, fair enough.
Okay, the way this is my understanding.
Prepare yourself.
My understanding of the third party unlicensed Transformers scene. Third party, the likes of this and this and this and.
Remember that?
Yep, that's third party. Third party.
Here's my pressure.
Okay.
Yeah.
They are.
What? No. No.
They are fan art.
Okay.
Think about it.
Okay.
So you have a fan, a drawing. They draw their version or a close proximity of the original characters on their paper.
So they're doing their own version. Yeah.
Yeah. So their own versions of a character, like a close proximity. Because you see fan artists at tables in conventions selling their artwork of, and the artists, the official artists sat across the way and they're doing the same thing, and there's no beef.
Yeah.
They are doing the same. They are just drawing their versions of the characters and putting it out there for sale. The same way these are being put out there for sale, their own versions of the characters. The only difference is being they are 3D and can be transformed. Fourth party knockoffs are direct traces. As if you have put tracing paper over the comic panel and copied it, and then selling that as fan art.
Got you.
That makes sense.
Third party fan art, KO tracing. I rest my case.
Is that how does that fit with the Wei Zhang thing where they basically copied the MP10 and upscaled it, but then they improved it and put
I would say that it is still tracing because the appearance is directly copying an official product. It doesn't matter if it's got die cast or it's a bit bigger, it looks exactly the same as an official product. Whereas that does not look the same as an official product.
No.
Because that does not exist in officially.
No.
Neither does this.
It's not an official Transformer. Is that what you're trying to say?
but they're all not official.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
What I'm saying is that there is not an official version of this that looks exactly like this.
Okay.
That's why this is fan art
Yep.
and Wei Zhang are tracing.
Okay.
That's actually a very good analogy, actually. If you think of it like
Yeah,
that.
very good.
Yeah, like that.
Yep. You like that.
What's the question?
Did you answer the question for
you didn't.
what transform would
Dream
you
Transformer?
Yeah.
Dream Transformer you'd like.
Okay, I think this will be fairly obvious. It's going to be a working transforming camera.
want? A working one, yeah, because we've got all the,
Amazing.
so we're obviously Team Reflector because there's a transformer in Transformers lore called Reflector, who is 3 little robots that combine into a camera.
I've ordered mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want one. Once
got
we get some paid work back in after post the
reason
out there.
But the reason why I've got mine is to remember you guys. Remember that we are a team.
We should get 3D printed heads. You know, they get a 3D printed things and just replace the head with our faces.
That's
Dude, we've got to do that.
that's
Get Xbox Connect, scan our heads in.
no. That's
Yes. And we can make his wife hang him above the bed so we're looking down on him as he sleeps.
Oh, that'd be scary.
Like that.
Hey,
Cool,
Dean,
right.
Dean, your question. Let's see if there's.
Okay.
I think it's getting milder and milder.
Yeah, this is.
I think
quite
he started us hot and it's
mild. This is mild.
Okay.
Oscar's
Favorite artist. So favorite Transformer artist.
Dream Factory.
Transformer artist.
Oh crikey.
Oh, no.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
no.
No, it's not.
No. Ah! I touched my tongue first.
Holy crap.
Ah!
It's not getting milder.
Oh, he knew. He knew. Oh man.
I need a water.
Oh God, me. Whew. Okay, and we're back. We're back in the room. It's still going.
Oh yeah. Are
It's
you
still
back
going.
in room? I'm not.
It's still going, ladies and gentlemen. It's still going.
Oh.
Ow.
Is that a screen battery or?
Ow. Yeah, it is a battery. Okay, we'll be right back after these messages. God almighty.
I'm gonna have to say, Josh Perez is gonna be my favorite artist. Not only do I like his artwork, I've also gotten to know him quite intimately. He'll mind me saying that. Josh and I struck up quite a close friendship quite quickly over the weekend. We've continued that online every now and again, and we've had some conversations, and that's led him to become my favourite Transformers artist / person.
Nice.
I like him more than you guys.
Yeah, well, that doesn't take much doing, does it? I mean,
No.
you more tolerate us.
Yeah.
I guess for me, I wasn't really into the IDW and all comics and stuff. I kind of just seen images and stills through working with you. So I'd probably say like voice. I like voiceover artists as well. So I'm trying to think of who we met last year and he was awesome. It's Peter Spellos, his second name. Yeah, Peter Spellos is pretty cool. I like him.
Same.
He's such a nice bloke, and and we followed him doing a little sort of mini docu which didn't get released unfortunately, but just following him through the hallways of TFN and people stopping him asking him to do quotes and stuff like that, and he wasn't like, oh, I have to say that again. He was just like, really, oh yeah, come on, take a selfie on it. Just really, really nice bloke, and he does a lot for like local artist kind of charities and stuff over in the States and things, which I think's exactly what we try to do at Team Reflector. We spend our profits on doing local philanthropy as well. So, just people like that just sort of always inspire me. So.
Hey Dean, you came up with a question, so you must have an answer.
Mine's Peter Spellis as well.
Sorry.
Oh, weak sauce.
I think
We honestly
Yes,
we
comic
don't know what you was going to say here. So.
No, the reason for Peter Spellis is when I first met Peter Spellis, like Cole's just said, he's just such a nice guy, just down to earth. Nothing was too much kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I agree. Peter is a very good guy.
Top bloke.
Grandpa Shark is what my son would be calling him. And that was before the song took over the world.
Yeah. So
Don't sing it.
That song, no, we're not going to sing that. We won't subject you to that.
No.
But it's because I those who don't know me very well, I used to do before I got poorly and everything. I used to cover quite a lot of expos and press signings and stuff like that. So I've met a few celebs in my time. You used to work in TV, so you know a few people. And sometimes,
I met what's his name? Oh God, what is his name? Jimmy Savile.
Quite a lot.
I really did meet Jimmy Savile before it all came out.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Eek!
Yeah, eek. He said it was cool.
Yeah. In retrospect.
Yes, in retrospect, it turns out I was the youngest in the room.
Oh God!
I met Coolio.
Oh, cool,
Yeah, Coolio filmed an advert in his London flat, and when the producer told him that I was a black belt because he found it funny because I don't look like a black belt. So he'd do that to try and embarrass me. Coolio took me into the kitchen where all his boys were. Huge black men with a hefty scent of, shall we say, medicinal.
Yes.
And proceeded to tell them I could beat them all up. Thankfully, they all laughed and got a kick out of it, and I didn't get a kick. So, thank goodness for that.
You've had some good experience there because I've had sometimes some of the celebs, if you will, they kind of become a bit diva-ish and a fan comes up like, oh, not this again, kind of a thing. It's like, dude, they're paying your wages basically, Whereas people like Peter and Stan Bush and the band Stan Bush, all those people that
every guest that TF Nation has had,
they've been all right. They've been really, really nice.
They've been great.
And it's like there's no middle ground. There's no people who are just a bit grumpy and a bit tired. They're either absolute arseholes. Like in celebs, when you work with celebs, we do a lot of films and stuff like that. And the actors are either absolute arseholes and don't want to speak to people and everything, or they're actually really, really nice and approachable and just get on with it. And it always, so that's why they stick in my mind when they're not just nice, but over the top nice and you know what I mean, hug all the fans and sign stuff for them all day. Even though their hands are in that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
always sticks in your mind, doesn't it? Right.
You want to go red one first?
I don't know if I can pick this
red one. Okay. Oh God, it's red. This is going to be bad.
Okay, Carl, it's your question.
Dean won't even really know this one, but I'm a massive fan of combiners, so Dean might not be able to do this. But
okay,
best sort of combiner team and why?
Oh. No.
Oh, it's there.
It's not too bad. Oh, okay. Yeah, that one builds. Oh my God, that really builds.
Yeah.
That one's kicked.
That's one of those ones where you go, oh, that's all right. Oh no, it's melting my esophagus.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's warm.
That woke me up.
Yeah.
So
you're
able to drive.
Oh, if your missus is watching, I bet your missus is watching live now and she's laughing her head off. She's like, that's not even hot. You're on about drinking it straight out of the bottle.
No, she don't like hot food.
No, I might have to have some water on this one.
Actually,
no.
It's taken away his ability to open cans. It's taken away my ability to name things. It's turned off my mental health drugs and now I'm calling things the wrong name. Oh, wow.
Last one. Let's do it.
Go.
Your favourite combiner team? I'm going to have to go with some OGs and go with the Protector bots.
Nice.
I think the Protector bots were one of my first combiners that I had complete. I do have very vivid memories of getting hold of Complete Superion.
Ooh.
Remember the golden age of car boots, where you could just go and buy anything.
Yeah.
I came home.
Cheapest chips.
I came home with a bag, a white plastic bag, a Complete Superion, and a complete Galvatron from the movie.
Well, all the accessories, everything. You lucky duck.
Guess how much? Because I remember the price.
I'm gonna say a tenner.
$5.
$5.
Wow.
That's amazing. Was it good or not good?
Oh, yeah, great.
It's good.
But I'm gonna go with the projector bots. I always liked the idea of. I like the image of a blue fire engine.
Yeah. Is that a real thing, or is that just in Transformers?
I think it'd be a real thing at somewhere.
Like America or somewhere. Yeah. I do like that. Oh, that is really repeating. We're all. Ow. Christ almighty.
I really like Streetwise as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The car. I liked all the teams. I didn't know much about who they were, but from the toy aspect, they were one of my favourites. Then sliding scale would be Venusaur, Superion. Really bottom of the barrel would be like Piranacons and
Yeah, Beast Bots, meh.
yeah. I never had a Devastator for a long time. Then I found a KO one in the market in town. And I went, right, I've never had a Devastator before. This is a G1 Devastator. I mean, I know it's a knockoff, but it's £2. So I got it. And it just crumbled on me.
Oh, no.
I was like, oh, no, damn it. But now I've got quite a few Devastators. And
He's got
they're pretty cool.
beautiful. I was going to put one of them here, but it would just fill the whole frame, so we couldn't do it.
So I've got my Make Toys Defensor over there, and I'm really tempted to get the Yes Model KO of it because it's masterpiece scale, whereas that's deluxe scale.
That's going to be massive.
Yeah.
You got enough space in there? So maybe I'll put some B-roll up, but Nick's basically got a Transformers museum in one of the other Team Reflector buildings, and it's just like just beautiful displays and
Beautiful pieces.
Some works of art in there.
Yeah,
but
big time.
Literally,
that
right
is-
as well.
There is.
Carl, you came up with questions?
Well, I do like your Defensor thing, because that is actually, I never actually owned the complete one, but back then the what do they call them? That sort of toy line. It was the Scramble City, was it? Yeah, that was it. So I had the ambulance. I can't remember the names off the top of my head now because
First aid.
that's first aid. So I had the ambulance. I had.
No, I need first aid.
Oh, you need we do have that one. Wow. I'm hoping that next one's just something
999.
meh.
Yeah.
So I had the ambulance one, I had the bike, and I had the helicopter. So, I knew they'd combine, but obviously I didn't have the torso, but I've still got them.
That's what I liked about Scramble City, whereas
You can mix and match them, can't you?
yeah, to different ones.
Yeah. But I used to use them in my my Metroplex we were talking about earlier, so it'd do a perfect scale for the Metroplex, like the helicopter going on the pad and everything. And, it was well good. Okay, so the other one would be a recent one, Victorion. I think it looks, just from a looks perspective, looks cool. Big ass sword, all female team. So yeah, I can't
Pretty happy with that one.
Yeah, I want one. But
And mine is Reflector. As when I found out from Nick that it turned into a camera, I thought that was quite cool.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, Reflector is combined because it is 3 bots that combine into a single alt mode.
This is what we are. Reflector. We don't always take ourselves seriously.
we do when we're on set.
We do when we're on set, but
But not in. Yeah, we're not going to go in and go, oh yes, we are directors, darling. No, we're professional. So as soon as we're working, it's laser focused. But anyway,
Cool.
Oh god, I've got like 4 combined on this now. Like combiners. It's gonna kill me. Look, there's an orange bit, there's a red bit, there's a whatever that is. last one.
Okay, the last question.
Nick's got to come up with a humdinger, I think.
It's going to come up with a good one.
That last one stopped. God almighty.
Oh, one more question. The last question.
Oh, still. Have you eaten it yet?
No.
Oh no.
It smells stronger than the last one. Oh God.
Yeah. I mean, this.
Oh, I think.
I'm not that blind.
It's my precious. It's my precious. It's my
Follow that with you, precious.
These are real, then.
I've got that one.
How has Transformers changed your life?
There we go. They'll get there in the end.
Please be a nice one.
Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Ah, tastes nice.
Oh, no, here it comes.
I'll give over.
Yeah, it is. There it is.
Oh no.
Oh God, don't make me laugh. Ow.
Certainly going to stay late tonight. Flipping Nora.
I think I'll be sleeping on the sofa tonight. Fart or something. God almighty. Ow. We have no idea what that was, but that was...
They've
Wow.
all got stupid names
wow.
anyway.
Oh. You've got a stupid name.
No, they've all got stupid names. Sorry.
Alright.
Yeah.
Can't get top on bottle.
Yeah.
What? Just spread it around. Okay, so, how has Transformers changed your life?
Mine's easy.
Yeah, me too.
Easy peasy.
Well,
Go on then. Dean can go first this time.
Bring us all together. Easiest way to put it.
Oh, flip you. That's what I was going to say. Ow.
No, I think that's exactly it, to tell you the truth, because I met Nick, flipping out, I remember it,
I don't know.
so many years ago
Yeah.
at a boxing match thing.
What's it? I thought you
Yeah, it was in Doncaster.
first met then?
That's when we first met. We first met on Facebook.
Oh, no, yeah, because I brought you along to the boxing match.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were afraid I was going to be arrogant.
Yes.
Well, you have got one of those faces, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So, you can see he's the nicest guy in the world, but
It
he's got a
really
face who just like looks like he.
But anyway, yeah, so met Nick and then met Carl on Facebook as well.
Yeah.
And then we all joined together to make Team Reflector.
So like, let's have a threesome, and then we'll form a media company. You know.
Yeah, we do regret. We regret Carl daily. At this point, it's like a fungus. He just grows on you.
Stays there.
I've been told that before.
Yeah.
He's just. Yeah, it's like I'm not like this all the time. This is my YouTuber personality side of it. These guys, I'd say, if I'd turned into normal Carl, not Moobit, then everyone would turn off after 3 seconds because I'm very straight-laced and boring boys. Yeah. But yeah. I'll take that. That's fine. Because I think even when I'm straight-laced and boring, it takes a while to get to know me. You get to know me, I'm like, oh, all right. Apparently.
So
I don't think I am.
More in depth than from your side of it.
It changed and saved my life in a way because of these dickheads here. I'm not going to go too much into sob stories. There's a vlog on my channel. I'll put it down there if you can be asked. Yeah, get the tiny violins out. But shenanigans happened. I ended up with PTSD, and through Transformers, I met Nick, or at least we kind of knew each other kind of on and off for the forums, just talk, seeing each other's names. But we didn't really click that we were both. Well, he was a photographer at the time, and I was a videographer, and then through that, and that was like the lowest point when I was suicidal and everything. So men, go to see your GP if you're struggling. Don't do what I did and wait, because not good.
Don't keep it silent.
Exactly. Don't just because you're a bloke, just go and see a GP about it. Because you 6 months wait to see anybody at the moment anyway. So just go.
Talk to your friends as well.
Just go and talk to your friends. But through that, we met Nick, and we got on really well. And, these two are now my best mates. And through Nick, I've met Dean, and then we formed Team Reflector. And now my life's completely different. I mean, I was working in an office. I was a medic for a while, and then obviously because of all this, I stopped and worked in an office part-time, which I hated. And I was basically spending half hours, doing, half half-time, if you will, doing the office job, but then I was spending basically a full-time job doing all the YouTubing stuff, because that's what I wanted to do, and then I was just lamenting that no one was giving me a chance to do it as a living.
Yeah.
And then you realise it's you that's got to do it as a living and make it happen for yourself. So, and now, I'm completely different person. I feel better, stronger and better for it. These guys have helped me through some very dark times in my life. And now we're about to properly... We soft launched last year, but we've just been doing bits and bobs for industry friends and stuff like that. But now it's like we're about to go on this crazy journey together and making music videos and movies and a TV series and all sorts of stuff.
We may have had a meeting about 2 music videos.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
We're not allowed to say anything yet because of contractual stuff, but we can say there's 2 music videos, a movie and a TV series coming up, and that would never happen without these guys. And I would have met these guys if it wasn't for these guys.
And a wedding.
Yeah, big high-end, high-production value weddings. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That will be fun. That's like full crew, soundies, the
lot.
Drones, cinema drones, the lot. So yeah, and I wouldn't have met these guys if it wasn't for these guys here, through the forums and things. Especially, obviously, Nick was kind of the glue for all 3 of us, really, but yeah, that's...
I'm glad you said glue there, not something.
Well, you see, he keeps making out it's me that's dirty, and he just encourages it constantly, and this bloody sauce is killing my tongue. Ow!
I meant rope.
What's that?
Rope.
Rope? What are you about rope?
The rope that holds it together.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Like a noose.
Yeah. So it is. I know it sounds like a loving, but yeah, thank you guys. I don't think I really say it enough, but yeah. Cool. These guys literally saved my life, so therefore Soundwave literally saved us our lives because Soundwave is superior, and it's his doing. Soundwave wanted us to meet, and he made it happen because he's not precious. I'm going to sit here and gently caress Soundwave's crotch. It seems. I'll go his head. There you go. Nick.
Okay. For a long time, I was very isolated in my appreciation of Transformers. Only knew about the toys. I didn't really delve into the cartoons or fiction. And it was through YouTube, finding reviewers. My first Transformers review I watched was Ray, I Love Mess. And for those of you who never saw Ray, his reviews, do look them up on YouTube. He hasn't posted any in a long time because he's been living life and pursuing other dreams. Wonderful, warm, friendly guy. Hilarious reviews. And
I miss him. He was one of the
I do too.
best. Well,
I do. We see him occasionally.
Yeah.
At the convention, so that's okay. Through Ray, I found George.
Josh?
Yeah, because they were best friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I finally went to my first convention, Auto Assembly. Mm-hmm. Not around anymore.
Showing our age there, aren't we?
We are. Well, I was there for the last couple of years. 2012 was my first Auto Assembly. And that was the first time I really saw the community and the madness of it all. And realising that, there are more people like me, and it's just finding out that just made me want more. But in terms of how it changed my life, through the community I've got more friends, a lot more bots. I would never would have had all these without going to that. But I would say the biggest aspect it's changed me would be through meeting George. Because without George, I wouldn't have done probably certain photo shoots that would have led on to a series of books that would have led on to short film that would have led on to exhibition and feature-length film and post-TV series. But through that, it also would have had me bring you guys in So really, George is the one to thank for all of this.
Yeah.
George is
Cheers,
the
George.
author of our lives.
He probably literally is.
I would not disagree with that.
he's a very intense guy, but in a good, amazing way. But he's very, very well spoken and articulate, and not like those three idiots. No. You can imagine him just like, he's writing on a scripture with a quill. It's like whatever he writes happens in the real world.
So he is Sutter Kane.
Yeah.
So I think to sum up from all three of us, the biggest aspect that Transformers changed lives isn't through playing with little bits of plastic and metal and going, ooh, look at the pretty cartoons and comics. It changes your lives through the community and the friends you meet along the way.
Yes.
Agreed. And those who aren't in the community, obviously, they see this and they think it's just grown men playing with toys, but it's so much more than that. It is a community. It is a kinship.
Yeah, these are nothing more than a common thread that weaves us all together.
Yeah. Exactly. And as lifelong friends, same year, I've met people through conventions and things, and it's just, you especially if you're a bit nerdy like us, it's like you said yourself, you tend to be a bit more, not standoffish, but like you like take it yourself to yourself almost. But then you've got the ultimate icebreaker here.
Yeah.
Automatically, you've got something. Yeah. Always a stranger in the pub. But, oh God, that hurts. Yeah. A stranger in the convention pub, and it's like, I don't know you. Oh, do you like Cup? Do you like Soundwave? Do you like? And then from that, and then look how it spirals.
I think this is the thing when you go to TFN, like when I first went in and stuff, like I didn't really know much about Transformers, but actually from going more and more to TFN, and I think I went to one auto assembler.
I think so.
Yeah, I went to one.
Yes, the last one.
Yeah.
The fun one.
Yeah. But then obviously you get to know more and you get to meet people, which is great.
Okay. So cool. That's a good way to
I think that's a brilliant way to sign off there, really. If you enjoyed this, let us know in the comments. This is going to be on Facebook /Team Reflector, Instagram Team Reflector, YouTube. Just search Team Reflector. It'll come up with our logos and our beautiful cartoon faces.
Yes.
Well,
We may have had some new portraits.
we may have tried to. He's got a lot of Photoshop to do on me, guys.
Oh, Carl, me. That's so true.
I know. I just realised we're not supposed to be touching.
I didn't touch him.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Just use hand sanitizer.
Yeah, I've just got some hand size right there. Stick in your eyes.
Must around the eyes and the eyes.
Thank you for tuning in, guys.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm trying to do the whole host thing here. But until next time, I've been Moobit.
Nick. I've been Dean.
You guys have been awesome sauce, and we'll see you in the next video. Ta-ra!
Bye.